Oh, alright there. 10 cans, £12. I've never tried this Madri before. I tried that San Marcos last week. That's powerful stuff. That 5%, 660 from Aldi, 149. I thought I'd have a can of lager, which might not be a good idea. It's absolutely bitter out there. Can't believe how cold it is. Get one out of the fridge. About 10 degrees out there. I've had these in fridge for, what time is it? They've been in fridge about 3.5 hours. I don't feel that cold neither. Let's have a looky. What's that say? Camera zooming in, right? 4.6. Yeah, it's just 4. She don't think she's zooming in alright. There. Have a look at the old ingredients. Might be a bit of an effort, this one. That light's there. I don't know why, because it's cloudy out there. And bitterly cold. Oh, this is bitter. It's too cold for lager, but it's the way it is here, alright. To make do. Let's get a nice lager can out. I don't want that one. Glass, I should say. What about this old banger here? Bit of gross. No, not get that one. Don't want that one. Let's get an old Heineken pinter out. No, hang on. Let's have this one here. The old Carlsberg. I don't like that one neither. Messing about for a can. Let's have this one here. We have the old Amstel. Oh, should have a Coca-Cola one. Yeah, I think we'll have Coca-Cola. Let's have Coca-Cola glass out. I haven't used that for years neither. Don't see that round here. It's too expensive, that. Oh. So look here, what's it say? It's all in Spanish, isn't it? What's it say there? El Chapo, part of something like Madrid society, 19th century. Series of pride, sense of pride, I mean. Famous, vibrant, elaborate style of dress. Well, with that, that's a Yorkshire flat cap if I ever saw one. Represent modern Madrid, life energy. Something like that. Not that good at Spanish. Anyway. Is class alright? Football World Cup. Which World Cup was this from then? No idea. Anyway, let's crack her up and have a listen. There's no gas coming out of it for a start, so sniffy. Smells alright. Smells light. I'm assuming it's a light lager. It's pouring there. I wonder if this glass is big enough. Is it a pint glass, this? Doesn't look that big, does it? Get rid of that gas. We don't want no gas round here. See it alright? Yeah. That's that. £1.20 a can. Little bit of a head there and a little bit left. Let's get warmed up and have a drink of this. I'll tell you what, I think this could be alright. Lager, this. Now my number one lager is that Italia Beer Italia from Lidl. £1.49, a 500ml bottle. It's very light and crispy. 5%. That is a lovely. It's £1.49 though. But it is my number one. It's going to have to do a bit to beat that, but there's not a lot of flavour, and then right at back end you get this nice hop coming through. Right at end, there's lovely hop flavour, but there's no before it. Strawberry moly. Not very strong flavour, that. Right, lad. Yeah, do you wanna try one of these out? Madri.
I don't know any film. You film in Madri?
It's cold in here. I know it's cold. I'm going to put heating on. Can't afford to put heating on when I've got Madri on go.
I might have a 20 odd degree car into the fucking fridge. It fucking itch shit.
It is 10 degrees in here. It says it's 14 in here. It's 10 outside. Anyway, I'll have to come back later. Cheerio. I've only had a couple of cans eat. I've got to say, I'm not impressed with this Madri at all. There's no gas whatsoever. You don't want gas anyway, but you see any bubbles knocking about? Really no gas in this at all. So a bit mooey. There's no depth in the flavour whatsoever. It's light at top, and as you go down, it's light in the middle, and then right at back end there, right at back end, right as it's finishing off, you get this little bit of sweetness of an hops, but there's no before it. Don't you worry, I've had several cans of this to make sure. That's why I review them. It does taste a little bit flat, which isn't a bad thing here, because you don't want that gas. But flavour-wise, I mean, I've seen them reviews online. It's just a bang average in middle lager, that. There's no real depth to this whatsoever. All you're getting is right at the back end a bit of sweetness and a bit of hops. At the end, it just dissipates and there's nothing. It's just a bang average lager, this Madri there. I've tried them all, don't you worry about it. It's alright if you don't want a nice tasting lager. No special, just a bang average. This was £12 for 10 cans. Here it is. Insane. It's reduced from, I think it was £14.75. Would I pay £14.75? £1.47.5 a pint there? No. If I had to choose between Madri and my Lidl's own brand, technically, Bria Italia, 149, 5%, 500ml glass bottle. This wouldn't come anywhere near it, because that Bria Italia, hang on a minute. Pardon me, thee. Bit of gas, thee. Pardon. That Bria Italia, 149, 500ml, 5%. It's light. It's very crispy. It's a lovely, refreshing drink. That's my number one lager. But it's 149 at 500ml. It's a lot of money, that. This is on offer is 120 for 440. It is nothing special whatsoever. I've looked at them reviews on Sainsbury's website. They're all shouting and bawling about this. Shouting and bawling. You know what lager is? Clearly not. Saying that it's not going to upset anybody. It's just straight down the middle. It's a neutral lager. So you're going to get plenty of people who like it just for that fact. For me, no. I'll tell you it again. It's a no. It's a bang average lager, literally in the middle. No special. It's not rubbish. It's no special neither. Absolutely. From the start, there's no gas in it. Let's be clear, you don't want no gas whatsoever. You really don't. You don't want to be gassing out here and bloated out. You don't want none of that. Just give it a shake around here. I ready to. That's it, thee. No, I'm not impressed at all. My Bria Italiano from Lidl's a lot better than this. A really nice lager, that is. If you haven't tried it, Bria Italiana, 149, 500ml, 5% bottle, wrongly done, absolutely spot on. That's what I'm lining it up against, and it can't compete. It's just an average lager. Going for mass market here. Yeah, there's no depth whatsoever, none. It just hits you on back end when it's just leaving. That's when it comes in that flavour back end. I don't like bitters. That San Miguel there. You have a San Miguel. It's got quite a bit of flavour to it, and right at the end there, that San Miguel bitterness kicks in. That bitterness comes right in there. I don't like that at all. But I had that San Marcos, Aldi's copy of San Miguel there. I've done a review of that. It's a lot better than San Miguel because I don't like that bitterness right at the end. You don't want it. Get rid of the heat. Right. It's a brand lager. There's nothing but back end there. They've gone for mass marketing. A nice steady, a nice drink there. That's what they've gone for. Nothing that's going to upset you. Nothing that's going to shout and bawl. Just bland neutral lager. That's what this is. I'm going to give this. Madri. Exceptional. It isn't. It's inceptional. There's no exceptional here, alright. Hang on a minute. Let's just... how many left these? Is that it? Bloody no, how many have I? Well, that's the way it is here, alright. That's it. That's the last one. I can't have had 9 cans of these. Makes no sense here, alright. This is the last one here. Makes no sense. Let's pour her out. One more look at it. Let's get in camera there. Hold with camera instead of my eyes. Really get an head here because you want rid of that gas. Get that head going. Get it going, alright. Let it sit. Let it settle down. You want rid of that gas. You don't want gas here. Look at them bubbles. You see them bubbles there? They've got rid of all that gas there. Put a head on that. That's a nice head, that. Very thin head. Not like the old. It's not going to compete with a Guinness, is it? You can't beat a Guinness for cream head. Well, this isn't a Guinness. Hey, I think I should do a review of a Guinness. I haven't had a Guinness for a good 12 years. At least 12 years, that. Anyway, let's finish this off here. Let's get it all in there. That's it. Look at that. That's it. That's your pint there. Turn around. The gas was thin, lacking in flavour, sweetness and hops. Right at the end as it's gone down back at throat. That's when it comes in. But it's a neutral lager. They've gone for mass market here. There's no wrong with that. They've done a good job in that regard. That's not what I want for £1.20. So okay. I keep saying it, but there's no gas. There's not much flavour. Just on back end. When you're finishing it off, that back end comes in the... I can't believe I've had that many cans. It makes no sense. Must be case the... Right, I'm going to give this by average. Well, you know what's coming here. There's no messing about. Get me tea towel in the... I'm going to give it Madri. Highly rated online. Bland, gasless. Little bit of flavour at back end. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Don't beat Bria Italiana family, don't. No doubt about that. It is very light. It's not crispy. Pardon me. No gas whatsoever in this. Got rid of it all. You don't want to be bloated. 4 out of 10. Will I buy it again? I will never buy it again. Unless it's on offer. £1 a can. I'll pick it up. More than that, I'm not going to bother. I'll go to Lidl over Road there and just get my Brewery Italian. I like crispy lager. Lovely lager, that. Lovely, lovely lager. I've done a review of that. Clear. I picked this up because it was £12 for 10 cans each. It's the only reason I picked it up. I would never pay the full price for it. It's not worth it. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. That's what this is. It's nothing. That's what it is there. Another brand neutral lager for mass marketing. I did a review on San Marcos the other week from Audi. 660 ml there. 5%. And it was $1.49 bottle. A lovely lager, that, without that bitterness what you get with San Miguel at the end. Lovely lager, but it was really high on the old alcohol content. It really went straight to my head. You could really tell alcohol in it. There's no alcohol here, alright? 4.6. There's no alcohol here, alright? I know what I'm talking about. Coca-Cola. Right. Cheerio thee. Let's get a brandy.